to Chop It Up with your girl, Roya Justice. And guys, today we have a really interesting topic. And this topic is how to deal with your emotions. Okay, so I'm really excited about this topic because I believe that the lack of knowledge, that's how we perish. The people will perish from the lack of knowledge. And I wish someone would have schooled me about this so long ago, but now I'm here to pass on the wisdom that I have been given to you. And that wisdom is specifically going to be about dealing with your emotions. Now, Royal, how do we deal with our emotions? Well, as I stated before, we all have emotions. We all have the power to control them. It's just, will we do it? And how will we do it? There's a great quote that I try to live off of every day, and it says that it's not the circumstances that you're in. It's how you handle the circumstances that you're in. And so that quote right there allows me to know that we have a choice. We have choices with everything we do in every circumstance. It doesn't matter what the circumstance is. It matters how you conduct yourself, how you handle yourself. Will you be passed on to the next level because you succeeded in that one specific circumstance? Did you choose to use your wisdom? Did you choose to be the bigger person? Did you choose to wait and think and meditate on it to figure out what to do? Did you tap into a higher source? Did you get advice? What did you do, or what could you have done, or what will you do to make the circumstance work for you? It can work for you in many different ways. Just like I shared an incident where I had a horrible feeling of loneliness, of being neglected and being stabbed in the back. And I was angry. I felt an emotion of hurt and pain and anger and betrayal. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter it does matter what my feelings are, but it doesn't matter the circumstance or how the things happen or what happened. It matters how I conduct myself and how I deal with it. And I dealt with it by, doing a vlog. And after I did my vlog, I listened to it and I came to the conclusion that I make my own decisions. And that's what we're going to do here today. We're going to walk through an incident. And we're going to walk through an incident where you're female or male, you walk in the house and you find your boyfriend or girlfriend with someone else in your house, in your bedroom. Okay. So, and this is something that happened maybe like a few days ago, and you're still dealing with the emotions. For one, your emotions should not linger on that long because that tears you apart. It's not doing anything to the person or for the person that did that. It's not getting them back. It's just you being in mourning, you being in hurt, you being in pain, you having anger. And that anger and that hurt and that pain has not been filtered. So let's rewind. You walk in on an incident that you didn't like. You get them out of your spot or you separate yourself. And you're having the emotions of anger, hurt, betrayal, deceit, every negative emotion that you could possibly think of. And this situation can be life-changing, such as many other situations. So it's very critical in the way that you deal with this, because this is a test. Okay? We have tests every day, all day. We just really don't pay attention. And most of the time we fail because we do not pay attention. We have to be consciously aware that life is a game and we're going to be tested on a continuous basis, which means every day. That's just how it's going to go. All right. So you're faced with an emotion. You're faced with the pain and the hurt. I think that it's very important for you to release that. And the way that you're going to release it is talking about it, whether it be to a friend or whether it be to yourself, you're recording yourself, a voice recorder, or you're doing a video to let it out. It's very important to have an outlet. If you don't have friends or family that you can talk to, you do need to talk to yourself, but you need to talk to yourself through something so that you can hear yourself talk to yourself. And that's very, very important. It's very important. I would prefer that even if you are talking to a family member or a friend, that you record the conversation that you guys are having while you're letting everything out. And when you talk to someone, it needs to be someone that will just listen and not give opinions. You need to let all of that out. You need to let it out. You need to cry it out. You need to beast it out. Get it out. After it's out, that's it. We're not going to travel that way again. We're not going to keep picking at a scab and reopening it. And we're not going to go down this road again with this topic, with this emotion again, from this person, from this incident, because we got it out. And now that you got it out, you have to choose. You have to acknowledge that you have the power to continue to stay angry at the situation, circumstance, the people that are in it, or yourself. You can choose. You can say, okay, thank you, emotion. Thank you, bitterness. Thank you, hatred. Thank you, the feeling of being backstabbed and cheated on and deceived. Thank you. I've tapped into all of those emotions. I feel them. I felt them. And now because I'm a powerful being, God created me. He handmade me and my spirit. So I am worth it. I am still here. He believes that I still am worth it. I still have something to do here. So I cannot let this situation, this circumstance, determine who I am. Or I cannot let this circumstance determine my day, my week, my month, my year, or my life. This is just a stepping stone to get to where I need to get to. This is just a stepping stone to get to where I need to get to. I had to go through this in order to get to where I'm going. I had to experience this. I had to feel these emotions so that I can speak about it one day and so that I can learn something from it. So you have to accept that. You went what you went, you went through what you went through, and that's it. It's it. That's it. You cried it out, you talked it out, you let everything out. Now that you have accepted that you have the choice, that the situation that you went through was perfect, it was supposed to be that way, you needed to go through that. You've determined that you have the choice, you needed to go through that, and now it's time for you to get over it. And how you're going to get over it, the first thing you're going to do is play that recording back to yourself. Play that recording back to yourself. If you cry with it. But this is where your wisdom kicks in. Because after you cry and kick that recording and everything, you are going to realize it's going to start coming to you, the lessons that you've learned from that. And that you are better than that circumstance. And that you have the power to move on. Yes, it did happen. Okay, I'm bigger and better. I'm going to move on. That's just it. Cut and dry. Cut and dry. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have the emotion. You record it. You cry about it. You listen to it again. You cry about it some more. You gain strength. Because once you listen to the recording, you're going to be talking to yourself. You're going to be saying, psh, why are you feeling like that? Don't feel like that. He did that. She did that. That is not you. You do not have to accept it. You're going to start pep talking yourself, giving yourself a pep talk, making yourself feel better about the situation. Once you feel better about the situation, you need to meditate to clear your mind. You need to meditate to take that away from you. A long meditation. Meditate, clear yourself, because when something like drastically happens to us, it's not easy for us to get over it in an hour or two if it's something that we experienced. Now, if it's just an emotion a reflection emotion, like we thought about something and it made us feel bad, we can get over it. This system will allow you to get over it like that. But if it's an emotion of something that just happened, it's going to take a little bit more. So meditation is always the answer. I'm looking at my window right now and I see this beautiful red bird. Oh, I just want to take it and love it. I'm so into nature. Okay, anyway, back to the topic. So you've went through it, you've listened to it, you felt the emotion, you meditated, you feel at home now, you feel at peace. Meditation will allow you to feel peace within that. Once you feel peace, and once you